And welcome to Israel Today. This is Rabbi Roger coming to you from Israel. Most of us are familiar with the scripture in Ephesians. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the powers, against the world forces of this darkness, against the spiritual forces of wickedness in heavenly places. Note that this is not against the physical rulers, powers, forces, but spiritual ones. So why do I mention that? Well, just the other day, President Trump revealed his peace plan, or better known as the deal of the century. To be honest with you, I do not believe that it's going to work any more than another great deal of the century during President Clinton's term. Israel Ehud Barak offered Yasser Arafat 94% of Israel and would keep just Jerusalem. Arafat refused, and President Clinton blamed the failure on Arafat. See, no matter how good it looks or sounds to the flesh, there is still a spirit behind it controlling it. In the case of the Muslims, it's an evil spirit behind them, and this is why no deal is a good deal to them. Look at the book of Exodus when Moses was negotiating with Pharaoh for a peace plan. Moses told Pharaoh, "All you have to do is let our people go, and we'll go in peace and never be seen or heard from ever again." However, Scripture states that God hardened Pharaoh's heart, and this happened until the point that he exploded and told him to get out of his face. Now, my other concern is this. There's a man by the name of John McTernan who wrote a book called As America Has Done to Israel. In his book, he has numerous documented proof of what happened to America every time they tried to do something to Israel. For example, in 1991, there was a storm known as the Perfect Storm. It was a nor'easter that absorbed a hurricane and became extremely powerful. The storm hit President Bush Sr.'s house and destroyed it because he initiated the Madrid peace process to divide Israel. You think I'm pulling your leg? Look it up on the internet. So what am I saying? In 1 Thessalonians 5, it reads, "For you yourselves know full well the day of the Lord will come just like a thief in the night. While they are saying peace and safety, then destruction will come upon them suddenly like labor pains upon a woman with child, and they will not escape." It's a false peace and a false hope, and if anyone thinks or believes that it's a good thing, remember, God knows and judges the heart of men and not their actions. There is always going to be people wanting peace, but until we live in that perfect utopian world, there will never be peace. The only perfect place where there is true peace is in heaven with Jesus for eternity. Please pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Pray for President Trump to have godly wisdom, not his own wisdom. Pray that Israel also have godly wisdom and make very smart choices with our neighbors. Pray that God be in the midst of all of this confusion and confrontation to bring about his peace. If you want to get in touch with us or get on our mailing list, visit branchofisrael.com. That's branchofisrael.com. Again, this is Rabbi Roger coming to you from Israel. Thank you so much for listening. Lahitaraot, goodbye, or see you again.